Hello students. Today we'll start the topic articles. So what is an article? Articles are words that defines a noun as specific or unspecific. The articles are a, an and the. So what are the articles? A, an and the. So basing on the nature, the articles are divided into two. They are the definite article and indefinite article. So definite article is the and the indefinite articles are a and an. The example of the definite article is the book and the indefinite article a. The example of it is a car and the indefinite article an. Example is an apple. So let us learn what is an indefinite article and what is a definite article. So indefinite article means we do not know the subject, whereas the definite article means here we know the subject. So let us see some examples of it. Now see the examples. Example number 1, I saw a dog on the way. And example number 2, I saw the dog on the way. So in the first example, we have used a dog, and in the second example, we have used the dog. So in the first example, a dog means any dog, and in the second example, the dog means the dog that you know before. How to use articles a and the. A is used in front of singular countable nouns, a person, animal, or thing which are not specific. We don't use a before uncountable or plural nouns. If a noun starts with a consonant sound like B, C, D, F, G, H, K, J, etc., a comes before the noun. An is used in front of singular countable nouns which are not specific. We don't use an before uncountable or plural nouns. If the noun starts with the vowel sound a, e, I, o, u and comes before the noun. For example, an umbrella, an owl, an image, an hour, an enemy, an author, etc. We use the in front of all nouns. It does not matter whether the nouns are singular, plural, countable, or uncountable to describe someone or something specific or unique. For example, the moon, the world, the sun, the atmosphere, the rain, the south, the west, the north, etc. Now, let us learn the difference between a and an. A and an have the same meaning. A and an are indefinite articles. The difference depends on the sound at the beginning of the next word. When the next word starts with a consonant sound, a is used. For example, a book, a frog, a car, a lemon, a dog, a truck. When the next word starts with the vowel sound, an is used. For example, an apple, an orange, an egg, an umbrella, an insect, an actor. In some cases, we should be very careful while using a or an. See the example. A house, but an hour. Can you guess why we have used an in front of h in the word hour? Because the H at the beginning of hour is silent. So we pronounce it as hour, not as hour. So we use an in front of hour. Come to the next example. An uncle, but a university. Now can you guess why we have used a in front of a vowel that is university, because the U at the beginning of university sounds like U, YOU, which is a consonantal sound. So we use A in front of university. Now let us see some more examples. A banana, an apple, a book, an egg, a cat, an elephant, a hat, an ice cream, a university, an hour, a uniform, an honest man, a 1 rupee coin, an X-ray, a European. Now come to the definite article the. It's used when the speaker talks about a specific object that both the person speaking and the listener know. For example, the car over there is fast. So which car? The car that you know before. The President of the United States is giving a speech tonight. So the President means a specific person. The President of the United States is giving a speech tonight. Now let us learn the uses of article the. We use the while mentioning direction. For example, the north, the south, the east, the west. Union of countries, states. For example, the United States of America, the United Kingdom. Group of islands. Example, the Philippines, the Caribbean, the Canaries, etc. Seas, for example, the Mediterranean, the Black Sea, the Red Sea, etc. Gulfs, for example, the Gulf Stream, the Persian Gulf, the Finland Gulf, etc. The group of lakes, for example, the Great Lake. Rivers, for example, the Amazon, the Nile, etc. Canals and channels, for example, the Panama Canal, the Suez Canal, the English Channel, etc. Poles and polar regions, for example, the North Pole, the South Pole, the Arctic, the Antarctic, etc. Republics, for example, the Cuba, the Republic of Congo, etc. Group of mountains, for example, the Rocky Mountain, the Himalayas, etc. Oceans, for example, the Pacific Ocean, the Indian Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, the Arctic Ocean, etc. Desert, for example, the Sahara, the Thar, the Gobi, etc. Religious books, for example, the Ramayana, the Mahabharata, the Bible, the Quran, etc. There are certain cases where there is no need of using any articles. So let us learn when to use no article. Point number 1. To talk about things in general. For example, milk is good for you. Point number 2. To talk about sports and games. For example, let's go and play basketball. Point number 3. Before the names of countries. For example, Japan, France, Italy, etc., except the UK, the US, etc., as I said you earlier. Then, point number 4. Before the names of a language. For example, we are learning English. Point number 5. Before the names of railway stations, when they are also place names. Point number 6. Before the names of meals, for example, they invited some friends to dinner. Point number 7. Before noun plus number. For example, the laboratory is in room 6 on the third floor. So, this is all about the use of articles a and the. So, I hope all of you have understood the concept. That's all about the topic. Thank you.